Well, what is going on? Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick. This is the beautiful outdoors, and once again, I'm pike fishing. That's right. I've been doing a lot of pike fishing lately, and there's some good reasons for it that I'll probably talk about in the future, but some things have changed that allows me to kind of do more of what I want all the time instead of just mostly walleye. Don't worry, I'm still going to put out a pile of walleye videos. I love walleye, especially certain times of the year. But right now, when it seems like the walleyes are a little bit slower and they're not as aggressive as I'd like to be and fish them as aggressively, I'll fish for pike or for lake trout or something else. But lots have changed for the good with the channel, with partners and stuff like that kind of. But it's going to allow me some more freedom to fish the open water pike. I love it. I'm so happy right now. I'm so content. This is my third day in, I think, 5 of chasing these big critters. I've caught 5, I think over 40 now in those first 2 days. One day being a smoke show where I filmed 2 videos. The second day being a little bit tougher. And now I'm on day 3. So what will today bring? Let's do it. And I'm hoping to kind of continue the trend to try some different baits. This is a Poseidon by Chaos Tackle. I think it's an 8-inch. It is a smaller version. Their bigger version is super, super popular for muskie and of course pike too, but this version is just a little bit smaller, which is the perfect pike size meal in my opinion. So we're gonna throw this around a little bit. I'll probably go with some other go-tos. The mouse will probably get chucked. That glide bait from my last video, which was amazing. A spoon. I'm just doing a little bit of scanning here before I pull up the tail, and looks like I got some walleyes down there, but sorry walleyes, not today. All I'm doing right now is just drifting with the wind and fan casting. I got a big like 8-foot flat here and just bombing them out. Cast retrieve with this bait. Simple. Very, very simple. And the fan cast, like you work it like a clock. So I always say 12 o'clock's off the nose of the boat. So I'm going like basically 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, and then repeat. Maybe I won't even do a 12, maybe it'll more so be an 11, but that's all I'm doing. Cast, retrieve, cast, retrieve. Oh, there we go. Okay, caught him on the 11 o'clock cast. Doesn't feel very big. Could even be a walleye. It is. Oh boy. Okay, well, maybe I was wrong about some walleyes not being aggressive, because that one clearly is aggressive. Oh boy. Yep. That's not a pike. Not a pike, but a 22-inch walleye. It's a good sign to get my bump board ready, because I was going to measure it to see, but yeah, nice fish. There we go. 2 casts in a row. Is it gonna be another walleye? That's gonna be hilarious if this is another walleye. I think it is. No, this is the right species. Wrong size, right species. 2 casts in a row. I'm gonna anchor up here because clearly there is some fish hanging around. Well, like I said, right species, wrong size. Thank you, little buddy. See ya. Got some weeds kicking all around here, some old dead weeds, but we'll kind of work around them. That was a pike. That was a little pike. That was aggressive too. 3 casts in a row with some action. I love it. Wow. At first I thought that was a weed, but something just kind of picked it up. Pike. Well, I found some fish. Wrong size, but it don't matter. Where there's some small ones, there'll be some big ones here too. You picked that thing up pretty light, because I thought I might even hooked up some weeds at first. Okay, fish 3, pike 2. Later, buddy. Fun little start. I should clean this lens off probably. Little guy, watch him come up. That's a snake. Buddy, you're smaller than the first walleye I caught. I am lighting it up right now for smaller fish. Crushing. Crushing, crushing, crushing. Another little hammer handle. Well, this bait definitely catches fish. No doubt about it. No doubt. It's only a matter of time before we hook into a big one. Okay. It's really important to take care of those little guys, because that's a future 40-incher. That was a walleye right there. He come up and I just slowly turned it. That was crazy. Man, okay. Well, it's starting to get some more aggressive walleyes, which is good for the future, because when I like to fish walleyes, I like when they're aggressive. And that is a 22.5-inch walleye. Oh, I got whacked right there again. Wow. You know, so the other day I fished and I grinded all day, hardly caught any fish, and finally caught a big fish. Today I haven't caught anything big, but it's been a pile of action. When you have a bunch of action, it definitely makes the day like seem that much easier. Like I've been fishing for an hour, I probably caught like, I don't know, close to 10 fish already, something like that. It's really good. Maybe not quite that many, maybe 7, 8. Okay. Nice fish, about a 29-incher. I'll see here. I'm gonna guess 29. Maybe 28 in a little bit. 29.25 right there. Be a little bit bigger than I like to keep to eat, but some of the lakes I don't keep pike at all, just because I feel like if the population's lower, I'd rather keep the walleye so the pike stay strong for their population so they can grow big ones. Nice. We are hammering fish right now. Like hammering. Can't believe how many fish I've caught. Just need some, oh, it slipped on my reel there. Just need some bigger ones. This one's a little bit heavier for sure, unless it's hooked funny. That's a little bit better fish right there. Biggest one of the day. Biggest one of the day. Not bad at all. Nice specimen. This Poseidon swim bait is really good. It's caught both pike and walleye, and they hammer it. I do find with this tail, a little bit bigger tail, I have to reel it a little bit quicker to get the perfect action out of it. All swim baits are created differently, right? Like the Wolf Creek that I was using last year and some of this year, that one you're reeling a lot. You can reel a lot slower and get away with it. This one you have to reel a little bit quicker. But there's some kind of weeds in here anyway, so I have to keep the bait up for the most part. So that's a nice 34-inch pike, 35-inch pike. Thick. Nice and thick. Love it. Hammering fish. Great day. Nice thick one right there. Maybe 36, 37. I usually don't measure these ones just for the fact that I'm usually pretty close. Almost 38. But it's a nice thick one, so I thought I'd get one measurement down here. Nice fish. Almost a 38-incher to start her off for bigger fish. I've had a really good day so far for numbers. See ya. Following me. Got him. That was very cool. Finally caught one with the Livescope. I've been doing most of my pike fishing without the Livescope, and that one I actually saw. Perfect. I just want the strike. That's it. When they're that size. I actually saw the fish on the Livescope, threw it out about 10 feet behind it. and boom, nailed them. Very cool. This bait is doing good. It's getting chewed quick. Awesome. Way out there. Way out there. Not big. I get the talon down. Just doing a drift here, just casting around. Oh, is that a walleye? That's a walleye. Oh, these walleye, I love it. Ain't scared to eat a 8-inch Poseidon. Wow. These fish are predators. Perfect, thank you. Another 22-inch walleye. Trying to sneak up to this moose. 3 moose in 3 days. This one might be a little bull. I'll use this camera as soon as I get close enough. Oh, it's looking at me right now. Moose are so cool. I was watching this moose swim on, or not swim, walk on the shore for quite a while. And I just kind of waited till I came into the water where I'd finally come over and take a gander at him. I'm sure it's a little bull, yeah. I can hardly see the antlers, but I see its bell. A bell is like underneath their chin. A bull will have a little piece of whatever it is. We call it a bell, but it'll hang underneath its chin. Let's see if I can get a bit closer yet. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Clayton, nice zoom in on the camera, you donkey. Hi, buddy. Little bull. There's a cow down the lake somewhere, a long ways away, but I think she wants you. I can tell. She told me. She said, go find me a bull. Very cool. 3 moose and 3 videos in a row. Let's throw the big glide bait for a little bit here. Nice. Went to a glide bait for a little bit. Saw a fish again on the Livescope on the other side of the weeds. Pitched to it, and then didn't look at the Livescope anymore. Just fished it blind because you have to focus on what's going on. And boom, that's a big fish. That's a big one. Amazing. I feel like I would have caught that fish with or without the Livescope there because I was kind of just fan casting all around here anyway. But that was epic. We got one for the net. This big glide bait is a killer. Oh, stay buttoned. Don't like that. I don't like that. This is a big fish. This is a big one. Oh, stay buttoned. Not crazy long. It's so girthy. Like probably like a 42, but big girth. Big girth. Oh, look at the thickness of that fish. Oh my goodness. Easy. As a bad net job, I rimmed him because I never had all my basket in the water. That was bad. That was bad. We'll get him unhooked quick. Oh, that is a big fish. That might be bigger than I thought. Holy cow. Oh, that is big. Really big. Wow, I'm curious on weight. I got my scale. I'm gonna weigh the net. If the water was warmer, I for sure wouldn't be weighing it. Right now, I'd get it in as quick as possible. But we're good. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's big. Yeah, 25 pounds. Easy, easy. Yeah, that's a 25-pound fish. Giant fish. Okay, you have so much energy. Oh, that is big. Big, big. It's probably 44. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Measure them quick first. That is a big fish. Bigger than that. 45 and a quarter. Oh my goodness. 45 and a quarter, 25-pound pike. Giant, giant fish. I am shaking right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hardly out of the water. Spent a little bit of time in the net weighing it, but oh my goodness. Look at the girth on that thing. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. No stress at all. She's doing great. See ya. Unbelievable. And I see this camera's not focusing very good. I hope it focus for the fish, but this bait has been a killer so far. Big action baits. It's got some wear and tear already. Unbelievable. Barbless, which makes it a lot easier to get it unhooked like that. I'm quite aware that was a bad net job, 100%. I had my basket all kind of crumpled together so it wouldn't get stuck on anything, and I forgot to flip it down before I netted the fish. 45 and a quarter, 25-pound pike. I want to say that I don't weigh, look at this, camera's getting all, I don't know what's going on with this camera right now in the focus, but I don't weigh a lot of fish ever. If I do, I weigh them in the net, and conditions got to be perfect. Can't be hooked bad, bleeding, deep, can't look stressed, a long fight, etc. The conditions were perfect to weigh that fish. Middle of summer too, when the water's 70 degrees, I'll never weigh that fish. But in the net like that, a cradle works great for weighing those fish. Don't weigh them vertically, please. It's too hard on those pike. The old vertical holds too, where you hold them out like that. It's just too hard on them. Minimize their vertical hold, their vertical, I keep losing focus here. Minimize your vertical hold for as short as possible. What a fish. Unbelievable. While I'm preaching about all that fish safety, I want to cover a few things first too. A good bump board like that, you can wet it, keep their slime intact where it's not going to rub all over the place, but a good long bump board. When you take a fish, when you're holding it by its gill and you put it down, it first wants to kind of flop, so you have to really protect it well. But other key tools to have are good hook cutters. If the fish is wrapped up in the net heavily and you can't get at it, cutting the hooks, better than ripping them out of their mouth. Mostly it's for barb situations. A lot of musky guys have to have that because you can't get that barbed hooked out. I'm fishing barbless, so a lot of times that hook slides out, but hook cutters are a necessity. This one isn't as big of a deal. This is just for the line cutter to change hooks quick. Right here it cuts braid and wire. Right here at the hook cutter very, very well. These are a pissy fun pliers from Amazon, super cheap. Jaw spreaders, I don't use them much, but you never know. A good pair of pliers to crimp down those barbs, and then some kind of solid needle nose pliers. I like the ones that are like almost 45 degrees. Having good tools is a necessity, 100%. But with that fish, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I've never been that greedy person where I have to go out and catch multiple giant fish. Like a 45 and a quarter inch pike is a giant. I'll save them for another day, another video. The wind is picking up, so we'll wrap it up. Thank you, as always, for watching, and don't forget, get outside.